Yo, what's going on? Hey, listen, so my boy Juice went from $190 to $2,000, then from $2,000 to like $3,700. This is fire, man. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Juice, my boy Juice is from Oklahoma City, right where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? This is where he at right now. This is where he reside at right now. You know what I'm saying? And Oklahoma City ain't really known for this, you know, crazy financial literacy. You know, we don't got a lot of people trading and doing stuff like that. So it's a blessing to be able to see somebody that you know do what you do and do it at a high level. And this goes to show you, because y'all know the last video I dropped when I said, if you did this with velocity banking, how much could it change your life? And I said, you only need to make $30 to $50 a day. Well, my boy hit me up and said he had his first $1,000 day, right? So that's the craziest thing. But the reason why this video is so dope is because Juice has been trading for about 3 or 4 years now, right? And when he started out, he had some good days, some bad days, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, everybody go through the same cycles, right? But the reason why I love this so much and I wanted to make this video is because my boy never gave up, you know what I'm saying? And he finally starting to see the fruits of his labor 4 years later, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, this ain't the first time he made profit. He's, you know, had good days and stuff like that. But this is his epiphany. This is him saying, oh, I finally get it. I finally understand. I got a strategy that works. And guess what strategy he's using? The 220, man. Come on, the 2 moving averages. Y'all already know how we rock, man. God is too good. You know what I'm saying? And so this is me making this video. So he, you know, $190, he sent me, you know, he showed me a couple screenshots, you know, when he, you know, was sending stuff out, when he bought $190 to send to not to Pocket Option, but to Sway, right? Sway Markets. Okay. Then he showed me over time, which I don't know exactly, because it was in a 3-week span when he did this, right? But he showed me a screenshot, boom. And I'm noticing right here that he was following the rules. You know, the candles went above the 20 and there's the 200 on US 30. He was up 247. You know, account was already 800, so I'm sure he did some more. He probably just started documenting. Boom, right? Then again, exact same thing on GJ. Candles above the 20 and above the 200. He bought, boom, $107, and it probably went up from there. The account was at 1,300. You know what I'm saying? Then he sent me this one when the account got to 2,000, right? Then he told me in a message, thanks for real. You give all this free game. I'm trying to be a testimony. So you definitely are, bro. Did you get a chance to see the IG DM 3,700 in 3 weeks? Crazy faith. So he didn't end up sending me that last screenshot, but the basically 190 to 3,700 in 3 weeks. $190, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Do you see the power in learning how to day trade? Do you see the power in it? Like, that is nuts to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And how much more could that change your life? How much more could that increase your cash flow to then be able to pay off debt or to travel and do whatever you want? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just proud of Juice, bro, because like I said, I remember at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, when he was struggling and having hard times. And not saying he's not gonna ever have more hard times in the future because he's trading, you never know. But the fact that he finally starts to get it, you know what I'm saying, it's finally making sense. That's what I love about it, you know what I'm saying? So when he hit me and said he had his first $1,000 day, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Your first $1,000 day. That was one of my main goals when I was starting. Like, if I could just hit 1,000 in a day, because like I said, I was working dead-end jobs, like, right? And they was not paying nothing, right? 2 weeks of hard labor, check $500-600. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that is whack. And then when you get on the internet, you know, you ain't supposed to compare, but sometimes you get inspired, right? I got inspired and was like, yo, people out here making $1,000 in a day, like sitting behind a computer clicking buttons. There's no way I'm not gonna learn what they doing. And I'm not gonna stop until I figure this whole thing out, right? That was my whole ordeal behind it. So when bro said he made $1,000 in a day, that did something to me, because that was really what sparked something to me, like, yo, I gotta get to them $1,000 days. You know what I'm saying? And I don't try to hit that every single day now, even though I could, because I understand all you need is around 380, 400 a day to be making 6 figures. And that's all most people really need in their life. You know what I'm saying? To do whatever they want to do, as long as they keep their expenses low. We already talked about that, right? But I do want to go over the strategy, man, so that y'all can really get this. But shout outs to you, Juice, bro. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop here. Continue to grow, continue to level up. You already got thousands of dollars on the credit side, so we're gonna run that up too. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get you right on that. But God is good, man. All glory, honor, and praise. And that's one thing he did say. He said, "This is all God." You know, I thought I was dreaming. By doing this, I always try his best to put him first. He was just praying. He was just goddamn praying not too long ago. So that's, you know, that's dope that he got that foundation. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to tell y'all. Keep God first. Keep God in his rightful place. None of this stuff truly means nothing without him. You know what I'm saying? Everything we got is because of him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always make sure that I give all glory, honor, and praise to Jesus Christ for sure. But with that being said, man, we're going to get right into this strategy so I can show y'all officially like how it's done, how I'm able to make thousands of dollars, you know, a week, a day, whatever, and how you'll be able to do the same thing. Let's get right into that. All right, y'all. So we're on the charts. And what I want to show y'all is this. If you brand new and you don't know, this is what we're doing, right? We have a 200, right? EMA or SMA. It doesn't really matter. Right now I got SMA, but it could be EMA. It really don't really matter, y'all. 200 moving average, and then this white one is the 20 moving average, right? The only thing you're waiting on, y'all, all right, is for the candles to go above or below both, right? When that happens, it's game time. It's time to eat, right? So you see right here, the candles crossed below both, and we got a nice sell-off, right? Because it's a downtrend, okay? You can use the stochastic oscillator, which comes with the standard settings. You can use that to let you know when there's gonna be like a pullback. So right here, the stochastic got down low to 6. The levels on my stochastic is 92 and 6. They got down to the 6 and the market ended up going up, right? So at least that's kind of a good rule of thumb to know, hey, I probably want to exit this trade or whatever the case is. But yeah, that's that. So let's go. Let's show you when the candles cross above. All right. So right here, we went above the 200 here based off this candle. All right. Then they crossed above the 20. And then what happened? Game time. You buy here and it takes off. You buy here. You buy here and then it takes off, right? Boom. Okay, so where does the stop loss go? You can put your stop loss at the previous zone, which would be somewhere in here where I just met this at. It could be here or it could be below. Stop loss there, and now your trade is taking off, and then you could trail it from there. Simple as that, y'all. That's the strategy, right? We could look at it on multiple pairs. Right now I'm on EU. Let's go to GJ. Let's take a look at GJ. I'm gonna go back. All right. So boom, let's take a look at this one. Candles already above over here, the 200. They crossed above the 20 here. Let's say you bought in. Stop loss goes at the previous zone at the bottom, right? And now you holding the trade. And look how long the trade went up. Stop loss down here, so it never came back down here. So you could have been holding that trade for a long time, right? Then you can just trail it. Pull your stop loss in the profit and trail the trade. And that works on both ends, right? Buys and sells. Simple as that, y'all. Simple as that. All right. Same thing happened here. Candles went above both. We had a little consolidation right in here. A little consolidation, but that's okay. Because we buying and holding. We crossed above both. Let's say we enter here. Stop loss at the previous zone, which is about right in here. And guess what happened? The market took off. And then when it pulls back to that, you know, that 20 or whatever is close to it, you could buy again, enter 2 entries. And now the market taking off. Okay, and you just hold, don't fold. You feel me? And the market go up, you trail it. Simple as that. And it works the exact same way on the downside, y'all. I'm gonna try to show y'all another one on the sale. Let me go to S&P 500 and see if I can find anything on here. Everything seems to be trending up. What about NAS 100? Everything trending up. Ain't nothing trending down right now. Everything popping. You know what I'm saying? Everything I click on trending up. We had something right here trending down. Okay, so boom, check this out. This is USD CAD. All right. So on USD CAD, we end up, I'm gonna just use this part right here as an example. We end up going below the 200 and going below the 20. So let's say you did that right here. It actually did it a little bit earlier, but I'm just gonna use this for example. Let's say you enter the sale here. Your previous zone could be here or right in here. And what's the previous zone? The previous zone is wherever the market recently rejected and went the opposite direction. So right here, it was going up, it rejected and came down. So that's a previous zone. This one was coming down, rejected a little bit right here, and then ended up breaking through. So that's a previous zone. So you enter here, your previous zone, your stop losses is here, and then you ride that thing. You feel me? Pause. No diddy. You feel me? But listen, hey, so you enter there, boom, and you take off. Trend straight to the bottom, and then you can just trail it from there. So that's all it is, y'all. It's very simple. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure this out, but only thing you got to do is manage risk and control your emotions. You learn how to do that. You learn how not to revenge trade and overtrade. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna eat in these markets, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be having testimonials like my boy. You feel me? And if you got any testimonials, you feel me? Feel free to send them to me on Instagram or my email or anything, man. And I share them with the world. I love what God is doing through me and being able to use what he's taught me to be able to teach to other people. So again, man, it's a blessing. And that's all I want to do is be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm winning and I want y'all to win too. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to travel the world and do whatever I want on my own time, spend time with my kids, go to school events, do stuff. Just that freedom is the best thing going. And I know y'all gonna get it too. That's why I'm on y'all so hard about so many different things. And I don't just want to teach y'all Forex because I feel like it's so many other opportunities out there. That's why I try to teach you how to pay down debt. You know, I try to teach you about, you know, real estate, of course, in the future, affiliate marketing, just different things you can do as well to add to your bag, man, because I understand like multiple streams is where it's at. You feel me? So hopefully this video inspired you. Make sure if you want an actual system that shows you, you know, exactly the trades to get in, I did come up with a system. You don't gotta buy it, of course, but I did come up with a system that'll be in the description below as well. But other than that, man, I will holler at y'all in another video, man. The next video probably gonna be about another credit velocity banking type. But it's gonna be fire, man. So I want y'all to be on the lookout for that. You feel me? Holla at your boy. Peace.